Skull Crusher. There's a lot more of these guys than I expected. Flame Weaver. Okay. I see. Oh, the guy's right in front of me. Alright. So Bill's standing inside of Prince, so let's not kill her. Lead fire. And then hit him without hitting her. I can't. 81 damage. Let's hit him with a curse attack. Alright, he's pretty much toast. I see my microphone is got the thing going. I tried to do some sort of noise suppression, but it seems when I have no filters, there's a constant motion on the microphone. I could try suppressing the noise. Put a little bit of noise suppression on there. Does that help? I did not mean to run out here with Sibyl. That was a big mistake. We are going to root two of the enemies so they cannot move forward. This grave robber. Oh my god. Sibyl's in a lot of trouble right now. I screwed up majorly by moving her in the middle of all that. Go ahead and throw Totem out. Some armor. Give Pet another infusion. He's now shadow infused. Healing. Quickly take a listen to my microphone. I don't hear any noise in the background now. Okay. Well, Beast, it was nice knowing you. Spend an entire turn making sure he survives.
I am
Wait a minute. Who is this? Some dude just popped out. Cannot reach destination. We're gonna delay the turn with the pet so that we can clear people out of the way. We can't delay the turn. Okay. Projectile attack. I just saw a pixel where I could hit this guy. There it is. Alright, no armor on that guy. Move the pet up. Pass.
Modest minions! Leave me be, parasites!
Okay. This guy has a negative to fire? He does. Cursed Water. Applies decaying. Yikes. Cursed Blood also applies decaying. We really need to move these guys to a better position. Have to take the decaying, I guess. 102 fire damage. So we're going to throw daggers and light myself on fire. We are not going to use combustion because it will hit this guy, and I don't want him to fight me yet. He seems like he might help us. Buff up Seville. Guy up. I don't know if I really want to move Seville too far away. Adrenaline. Blow up the collar. Hit the dagger. Okay. Holy crap. Another totem. Rallying cry. Damage these guys are putting out. Is it? Where's Beast going? He's terrified? Why is he terrified? I can no longer see the enemy. That guy. 188. And now we need to get the pet over here. Kind of occupy these enemies on the side. Beast might die here. He's kind of getting too far away to be effective. Yeah, this guy's helping us out. I don't want to hit him and cause him to attack my people. Not reach Beast, so let's get closer. Go Beast. Haste on the Skull Crusher. Let's go ahead and root all the enemies. This side again. Don't want them sneaking up on Seville. Haste the opponent. Okay, that wasted his turn. That's good. Let's go ahead and throw some oil out. Apply haste to red print. and move up. Grave Robber's coming over to deal a casual 180 damage. He's fortified, I can't teleport him. Freeze him? I chilled him, I did not freeze him. What about this? Still chilled, didn't freeze. Going to rush up into the enemy to see if we can deal with this. Alright, we're through his armor. Mortis, whatever this guy is. Dissected? Is that right? Desiccated undead. Earthquake. Of course, beast we get blown up. Throw a trap. Heal beast. Big damage on the skeletal caster. Ow. That hurt. Bleed fire. Hit all three of them with an explosion. Hit these two with a laser ray. Big damage. Fire totem. Not enough source points. Okay. Curse. Frozen. Speaking of air damage on the enemies, an evasion on beast. Okay, he burned to death. And can we kill this guy? Excellent. And we'll start heading over to the last guys. Looks like he's got that one handled. It's not really fighting back. We got these bones. We have this guy. Huge damage on that guy. Oh, still died. Fire totem. Heal beast. The armor of frost on beast.
I'll yield.
Can't use physical attacks because it's a poison-based staff. He's got low HP. Pressure spike. Lightning. And we'll teleport. Away from that guy. My pet just got frozen. Got frozen with full magic armor. Cursed ice. Looks like we have ran out of tricks. Another totem. Attack from downtown. Enemy is stunned. Wasted his turn. We're gonna use cleanse wounds to get rid of decay.
I'll yield to none.
Gonna heal Red Prince, who's out of too far away, out of range. Okay, this guy killed that guy. Who's left? Is it just this one dude in the corner? Next is the pet. Still can't teleport this guy. I see a lot of fire. Yeah. Yeah. We've killed everything but this last grave robber here. Seville died.
And curse your blasted machine.
What's going on? You wake up. The thing that we released, is it still here? Crypt. Where'd the guy go?
The creature begged for release, but can it be trusted?
Perhaps it would be wise to follow it. People can do terrible things when freed, even accidentally.
Gods be damned. Now it's gonna leave a mess, and I'm gonna have to clean it up.
He who wakes an ancient evil must slay said ancient evil. If that's not an expression, it should be.
I say we hunt it down. Sometimes it's fun to play the hero.
Sometimes it is fun to play the hero. Okay. Give me just a second. Playing with some settings right now that might help. The noises that we're hearing. Okay. Sorry about that. The thing that was trapped here apparently left. There's a bunch of buttons here. I'm guessing we were supposed to press the buttons in a certain order to release the thing, but somehow he already got free from the fight we were just in. Go ahead and look through all this stuff. At least we're strong enough to open these sarcophagi now. Ooh, a frame of power and a rune. Alright, start framing runes. Alright, library. Lucky charm. Apportation. Transport pick-upable items in the target area into your inventory. That'll help us remember to click a bunch of stuff. 59 life. I don't think we have anybody who can use that right now. Filled with pages of notes on necromancy, eternal life, and dark arts. What are those? Bolt. Curse. That's an interesting scroll. I wonder if there's a way to turn that into a book so I can learn curse. Not that I'd ever use it, but it'd be interesting to have that in my repertoire. Take the broad skull. I've not really tried a Geo Fire Mage. Right now, they are my highest damage dealers. If you take a Geo Pyro and you set it on fire, and you have the elemental affinity talent? Yeah, elemental affinity lowers my action point cost by 1 when standing in the surface of the same element. So you can take, let's say, Prince. Fire does the most damage, but the further you go in the game, the more fire-resistant enemies you encounter. Well, that's kind of why I'm using Bleed Fire, because once I get rid of their magic armor, I can reduce their fire resistance by 20, and that works in an area. So if I can hit everything with that, I can just start laying down huge explosive AoE attacks. So if I use Searing Daggers or have Red Prince and Fire, my abilities, I can use so many of them in one single turn, especially with haste. Fireball's a 1 AP ability. That's ridiculous. So is combustion. Laser ray becomes 2 ability power. That last fight I had 5 AP and I did like 450 damage. What have you missed since Mr. Worm? Welcome back, Failquell. Since Mr. Worm appeared, and when he did, he killed Sir Laura. So the only time I see Sir Laura now is when I use Spirit Vision, I think. Well, that made me a liar. Let's go back to the Lady Vengeance. I need to respect some of these people's civil abilities. Where is Sir Laura? Last time I saw him, he was on the boat. I don't know where Sir Laura went. But Sir Laura died during the Alexander encounter when the worm showed up. And then we got to the mainland. We went to go free the Meister. And in that fight, Beast died. Beast died to like a 300 damage hit from a level 9, which was ridiculous. And then right after Beast died, Fane was hit for a 381 crit. Almost took him out. So it's been pretty hectic. We did a lot of exploring in the immediate area. We haven't really gotten into too many fights. We did the Driftwood Arena round 1, which is where all our characters are blinded against 5 enemies that were level 10, and they were hitting for 331 a hit. We survived that. And we just survived 4 skeletons that were 1 level higher than us, that were all mages, ambushing us. Actually, it was like 6. 2 of them were melee units. And we survived that just now. And we set free some desiccated body, and it disappeared. It ran away. So we're here to go to abilities and get rid of Lore Master and put it into... Let's put it into sneaking. Let's put it all into sneaking. I want Beast to go into town and rob everybody. Okay. So Bill, you are our Lore Master. Let's double check her. 5 Lore Master, don't really care about sneaking. Okay. So she's good. Yes, cancel. And we want to get the Lore Master out of Red Prince and put it into Lucky Find? Lucky Charm. Since Lucky Charm is shared with the party, that will work. And did I have a point in Lucky Charm on this guy? I did not. I have it in Persuasion. We really need to get Persuasion up. Maybe I take Sneaking and put Beast as Thievery. And make this guy our Persuasion. Something to consider. Save. Let's go back to Driftwood. We have stuff to sell. I blew all my money earlier on items. I needed the items. Let's be fair about it. Bought a bunch of spells. Actually, let's go to the Maester's house. Having your main character with Persuasion is often good. Yeah, it's saved my butt, I would say, a lot. There's been many a time where I expected to get into a fight and I would just walk away because I had Persuasion high enough. And yeah, right now we're doing really well with the Persuasion checks, but they're getting much harder. I think we've only failed 1 or 2 the entire run. We are here to put wine in our cups. Taking all your empty mugs and cups and putting wine inside them really pumps the value up.